Obviously, the most exciting stuff is that Cloud's in Smash Bros. We got this awesome stage. Final Fantasy summons are gonna mess things up. Who knows whether it's gonna actually end up being a fun stage.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how much detail they've put into, drawing from the game and from the Final Fantasy universe. They did a good job with that.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, I'd say this goes above and beyond anything we've seen with any other guest character.
Yeah, really great. He's got the ultimate costume from Advent Children. So, I mean, it's just super cool, and I'm so glad that they're showing that support for Final Fantasy. I think that's an incredibly important series to Nintendo's history, and I'm really glad for that. I'm glad that they sort of overcame that barrier of it's got to be Cloud or nobody, and I'm glad it's Cloud instead of nobody, because I always thought it would be nobody.
Yeah, and I love that this sort of breaks the last rule I think people had about a character that could be in Smash Bros, which is that it has to be a character that's tied to Nintendo's history. Like, I feel like all the other rules have been broken. Like,
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? What rules do you think are still in effect?
I mean, I think they have to have a good relationship with the developer of, that other franchise. Like, so we were talking about Banjo-Kazooie. They have no relationship with Microsoft.
You know what's funny, though, is I think Banjo-Kazooie would actually be able to be in Smash, but I think Nintendo will not do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I mean. But I think they won't do it because they're just like, we don't care enough. We don't have a relationship with this company. We don't care enough about Banjo-Kazooie. Whereas Final Fantasy, that's something they want to support. That's something that's on their consoles already. It may not sell Final Fantasy VII, but there's still all these spin-offs. There's still, they might be making future Final Fantasy games. Square Enix is a publisher that they have a lot of history and a current relationship with. And so it's surprising and completely unexpected, but I don't think it actually breaks that sort of rule.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.